5th July 2021 Morning Murli Om Shanti BapDada Madhuban. Sweet children, you have to become true messengers like the Father. Give everyone the message to return home. Question: in which direction do the intellects of people wander these days? Answer: towards fashion. People follow so many different types of fashion to attract others. They have learned this fashion from the pictures. The belief that Parvati also followed fashion like that and used to have such hairstyles. Baba says you children mustn't be fashionable in this impure world. I sent you to a world where there is such a natural beauty that there is no need for fashion. Song: You are the mother and father. Om Shanti. You children heard the song. When this praise is sung, your intellects go up above. Souls say to their father, you are the boatman, the purifier, and the true messenger. The Father comes and gives you souls the message. Others are called messengers. Some are young and some are old. In fact, they don't give a message. Praise has been given to them falsely. You children understand that apart from the One, there shouldn't be praise of anyone in this human world. The maximum praise is of Lakshmi and Narayan because they are the masters of the new world. Only the people of Bharat know this. The people of the world only know that Bharat is an ancient land. There used to be the kingdom of gods and goddesses in Bharat. They even say that Krishna is God. The people of Bharat call them Lakshmi and Narayan, a god and goddess. But no one knows they were the god and goddess who used to rule in the golden age. God established a kingdom of gods and goddesses. The intellect says we are the children of God, and so we would also be gods and goddesses. All are the children of one, but they cannot be called gods and goddesses. They are called deities. The Father sits here and explains all of these things. The people of Bharat say, we people of Bharat first existed in the new world. Everyone wants a new world. Even Bapuji, means Gandhiji, wanted a new world and a new kingdom of Ram. However, people don't understand the meaning of the kingdom of Ram at all. Nowadays, people have so much arrogance. In the golden age, they have divine intellects, whereas in the iron age, they have stone intellects. However, no one understands this. In the golden age, the people of Bharat had divine intellects. Now, in the iron age, the people of Bharat have stone intellects. Some people believe this to be heaven. They say that there were aeroplanes and big palaces in heaven. All of that exists now. Science has advanced so much and there is so much happiness. There is also so much fashion, etc. Their intellects are caught up in fashion throughout the whole day. Look at the hairstyles they have in order to become beautiful artificially. They spend so much money. All of that fashion has emerged from the pictures. They think that they too should have hairstyles like Parvati's. They do all of that to attract others. In earlier days, Parsi women would wear a black veil over their faces so that no one could be attracted to them by seeing them. This is called the impure world. People sing, you are the mother and father, but to whom should they say thus? They don't know who the mother and father is. The mother and father would definitely have given them the inheritance. The Father gave you children the inheritance of happiness. Children say, Baba, we will not listen to anyone except you. You now know the praise that is sung of shivbaba. Even the Brahma soul says, I was pure, and have now become impure. Brahma's children also say, we Brahma Kumars and Kumaris became deities. Now at the end of our 84th birth, we have become impure. The one who was number one pure has become number one impure. As is the father, so the children. This one says thus. Shivbaba also says, I come at the end of the last of this one's many births, the one who was in the dynasty of the number one worthy of worship, Lakshmi and Narayan. It is now the confluence age. You were in the iron age and have now become confluence age. The father only comes at the confluence age. There is an increase in the number of children according to the drama. Your children have now received knowledge. We were deities and then became warriors, merchants and shudras. You now know this whole cycle very well. This is very easy. We have taken 84 births. Even this much doesn't sit in the intellects of some. Students are number-wise. Starting from the right side, it continues from first class to second class to third class. Some children say, my intellect is third class. I am unable to explain to anyone. They want very much to explain, but they are unable to speak. Therefore, what can Baba do? This is the karmic account of their actions. The father says, I tell you the knowledge of the philosophy of action, neutral action and sinful action. Your children know that you have to act. Children who have third-class intellects cannot understand these things. This is the kingdom of Ravan, but no one knows this. In the kingdom of Ravan, people only perform sinful actions and so they would only fall. Only in the world of sorrow are gurus adopted. They adopt a guru to receive salvation so that he can take them into liberation. That is the land of nirvana, the place beyond sound. People say that they are now in the stage of retirement. They say it just for the sake of it. There is a group of those who are in the stage of retirement. They give away all their property, etc. to their children and then go and stay with a guru. Certainly, their children would provide their food and everything else. However, no one understands the meaning of retirement. It doesn't enter anyone's intellect that they have to go to the land of nirvana, that they have to go home. They don't understand that it is their home. They believe the light will merge into the light. The land of nirvana is the place of residence. Earlier, they used to retire at the age of 60. That was the law. Even now, they do the same. Now, you can explain that no one can go beyond sound. They call out to the Father for this, O purifier, Baba, come, purify us and take us back home. The home of souls is the land of liberation. Your children have been told who resides in the golden age and how the population there grows. No one knows about the population either. How much population would there be in the kingdom of Ram? How will children be born there? They don't understand anything. There are no scholars, teachers or pandits who can explain the cycle of this drama. How could there be a cycle of 8.4 million births? Those are such wrong statements. They have completely tangled everything up. The Father explains, you know the Father has explained to you the significance of actions, neutral actions and sinful actions. In the golden age, your actions are neutral. There are no bad actions there and they are therefore neutral. Whatever actions people perform here are sinful. Your children know it is now the stage of retirement for all of you in the whole world, young and old. All of you are going to go beyond sound. You see, oh purifier, come and make us pure from impure. However, until the pure new world comes into existence, there cannot be a single pure being here in the impure world. This whole impure world is to be destroyed. You know, you will then have to go to the new world. How will you go there? You have all this knowledge. This is new knowledge for the new world, for the land of immortality and the pure world. You are now sitting at the confluence age. You also know that all other human beings who are not Brahmins are in the iron age. We are all at the confluence age. We are going to the golden age. This is truly the confluence age. That is heaven. It cannot be called the confluence. The confluence age exists at this time. This confluence age is the smallest age of all. It is called the leap age, in which human beings became righteous souls, means dharmatma, from sinful souls. That is why this is called the age of righteousness. In the iron age, all human beings are unrighteous. There means in the golden age, all souls are righteous. There is so much influence of the path of devotion. They create such idols of stone that people's hearts became happy on seeing them. That is the worship of stone. They go so far away to temples of Shiva in order to worship him. However, they could still place an image of Shiv in their own home. Why should they wander so far? Your intellects have now received this knowledge. Your eyes have now opened. Your intellects have now opened. The Father has given you knowledge. The Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, is the seed of this human world tree. He is the ocean of knowledge and the one who is full of knowledge. Souls also imbibe that knowledge. It is souls that becomes the president, etc. Because of being body conscious, people continue to praise bodies. You now understand it is souls that do everything. You souls have been around the cycle of 84 births and have reached the state of total degradation. We souls have now recognized the Father. We are claiming our inheritance from the Father. A soul definitely has to adopt a body. How can a soul speak without a body? How can he listen? The Father says, I am incorporeal. I too take the support of a body. You know that Shivbaba speaks to you through this body of Brahma. Only you Brahma Kumaris and Kumaris can explain these things. You have now received knowledge. The original eternal deity religion is established through Brahma. That Father is teaching you Raj Yoga. There is nothing to be confused about in this. Shiva explains to us and we then explain to others. It is Shivbaba who tells us everything. You say that you are now changing from impure to pure. The Father explains this is the impure world. It is the kingdom of Ravan. Ravan makes you into sinful souls. No one else knows this, although they burn an effigy of Ravan. They don't understand anything. They have written so many stories of how Ravan abducted Sita and did this and that. When they listen to those stories, they shed tears. All of those things are tall stories. Baba explains to us in order to make us into conquerors of sinful actions. He says constantly remember me alone. Don't engage your intellects in anything else. Shivbaba has given us his introduction. The purified Father comes and gives us his introduction. You now understand that Baba is so sweet that he is making us into the masters of heaven. Acha, to the sweetest, beloved, long lost and now found children, love, remembrance and good morning from the mother, the father, BapDada. The spiritual father says Namaste to the spiritual children. The spiritual children says Namaste and good morning to the spiritual father. Essence for the dharana. First point, understand the philosophy of actions, neutral actions and sinful actions, and perform elevated actions. Donate knowledge and become a righteous soul, means dharmatma. Second point, it is now the stage of retirement. Become pure in these last moments and go to the pure world. Give everyone the message to become pure. Blessing. May you be master knowledgeful and perform a dance of happiness by stopping any dance of fear. Explanation. The master knowledgeful children cannot perform any dance of fear. To come down the ladder one moment and to go up the next moment. Now change that sanskar and you will go very fast. Simply use the authority, the knowledge and the cooperation of the family that you have received and continue to move along with your hand in the Father's hand. You will then continue to perform the dance of happiness. Then there cannot be any dance of fear without being afraid. However, it is when you catch hold of Maya's hands, you then perform that dance. Slogan. Those whose thoughts and actions are great are master almighty authorities. Om Shanti